K-Rino Radio. K-Rino Radio.
My thing is this. I think we need to talk about how the self-hate of the black community, man. When I seen the video,
yeah, that was horrible.
Of how
that was horrible.
It went down and how much hate he had in his heart for Nipsey. After he shot him, went back, shot him again, went back, shot him again. Then after he was finished and dead, he ended up kicking that man in the head.
Kicking him in the head, yeah.
So when we talk about government doing this and government doing that, I have to really look at that young black man and notice, I could not notice how much hate he had in his heart for this young man. Now, I don't know what's the difference of what was the interaction with him, but I seen the outcome. Right. And from that outcome, I got one idea from that. Hate. A lot of it. Hate. A lot of
jealousy.
Hate.
That was rage, jealousy, blind, pride being hurt. That was You could tell whoever did that, his pride was hurt. When Nip told him, hey, you got to get out of here because you snitching. Or whatever the altercation is, we don't know what it was. But you got to think, in the world they come from, in Los Angeles, especially South Central Los Angeles, that gang stuff is serious, man. It's real serious. Now you're talking about a millionaire gang member.
And you know what? And let me go into something, too, on what both of y'all said. But shout out to James Cook, who said, if we really tired of America, we break away and stop being comfortable slaves. And that's a very profound point, because we operate in a system that continuously burns us, and we continuously go to beat on their door to ask them to help us. Come on, why y'all stop doing us like this? No, they're not going to stop doing you like this. It's not going to happen. But so something you said, it was a point I wanted to speak on, because I read people saying that, see, man, this why when you get a little something, you can't come back to the hood. You got to just go on and leave, because it's always going to be people coming in, hating and doing it.
Not true.
Not true. I totally disagree with that, because, first of all, a wise man understands that you're not supposed to run from where you come from, that you're supposed to come back and improve where you come from. And that's what that brother did. Unfortunately, part of that risk factor is what happened, even though, again, I am of the opinion that it's bigger than that. There's more layers to it than that. But I would never encourage anybody who grew up in the hood and became successful to achieve that success and then run away and basically abandon the neighborhood that they came from. That's part of why Nipsey had the respect that he had, because he didn't open up no shop in freaking Beverly Hills. You know, he didn't try to open up a store in one of the areas, the more affluent areas. He brought it right back to the hood, and that's what you are supposed to do, and that's what people respect. Now, are there going to be individuals who have envy and have jealousy behind that? That's just the nature of the game right now. Of course, absolutely, but the good and the positive and the love is going to far outweigh. Shout out to my homie Falans. I see you, Falan.
I say it like this. We just left the Nipsey Hussle Candlelight Visual.
And shout out to J-Dog and Trey the Truth, by the way.
No doubt.
That was dope what they did.
I'm talking about 4,000 or 5,000 people out there.
Yeah.
It's a sea of individuals that can see. You know, you said you didn't follow his movement, but his whole movement was turning a negative into a positive.
Right.
The reason at the store that he bought, the same place he used to hustle at. So he said, okay, I'm going to buy this area, so therefore now I can change this into a positive. Even his Rolling 60s people that he has with him. He said, I can't lead unless I can feed.
That's right.
So let me put something in place that can be right there in the community, where I can start empowering people, employing them, and then give them the best blueprint.
Man.
The best blueprint is by me showing you in the physical, by my actions, not by my words, but by my actions, and then giving you another idea to spark your mind to say, okay, now I got a stem cell spot. I got a place where we can learn how to do science. I can teach you coding.
Right.
And anybody that
talk
knows,
about that Vector 90 program.
That's what I'm talking about. So he's teaching people how to do science, stem cells research, and coding in South Central.
It's a genius. And see, and that's the thing, because his father was an activist.
Thank you.
His father was a revolutionist. So that type of activity is in your blood, in your genetics, in your DNA, and it may take a while for it to activate in a particular child. So Nipsey out here gang banging and slanging dope or whatever, but at some point that trigger is let off, and that revolutionary side of his being activated, and it made him do a 180. And the respect from the people came because now you get to see somebody that was doing what you was doing, that looked just like you, that came from where you came, and it creates a model of that I can actually do this.